Hello everyone, as you all know that I am a beauty as well as a skincare content creator. I do buy a lot of makeup. मुझे PRs भी बहुत मिलते हैं और हाँ, बहुत सारा मेकअप मेरे आसपास है, रखने की जगह नहीं है. बट अगर मैं कंटेंट क्रिएटर नहीं होती और मैं आप ही की तरह एक फॉलोअर या सब्सक्राइबर होती तो मेरे पास कितना मेकअप होता. आई डोंट थिंक सो मुझे एक बास्केट के अलावा और कुछ चाहिए होता मेकअप रखने के लिए, बिकॉज मेरे पास 10 फाउंडेशंस नहीं होते, 50 प्राइमर्स नहीं होते, तो ये वाली सिचुएशन तो डेफिनेटली नहीं होती. बट एज अ बायर ऑल्सो मुझे याद है 5 साल पहले भी आई यूज्ड टू थिंक टू मच बिफोर बाइंग अ प्रोडक्ट, बिकॉज एक हमेशा डाउट बना रहता था कि विल इट वर्क, will I like it, will I love it, and मेरे पैसे वेस्ट तो नहीं हो जाएंगे. These are some basic things which used to come into my head before I was a content creator. So I thought, why not quickly share the basket of makeup products if I was not a content creator I would own, and yes, simultaneously why not show you how I would have used it, and this is the makeup look I created today. So yes, without rambling too much, let's get into the basket of makeup product if I wasn't a beauty content creator. So here I am ready to put on some makeup. Now I have taken out all the makeup in this little basket here. I guess अगर मैं एक क्रिएटर नहीं होती तो मेरे पास आई थिंक इतना ही मेकअप होता, बट डेफिनेटली मेरे पास लिपस्टिक्स बहुत होती, बिकॉज मुझे याद है कि मैं यूट्यूब शुरू करने से पहले भी लिपस्टिक्स में इंटरेस्ट रखती थी. सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड, put some makeup, and basically you will know which all products I would have personally purchased for myself. Yes, there are some oldie goodies also here which I still have it and I still use it. So first up, priming कर लेते हैं. So I'm using my almost like one of my favorite primers is the Maybelline Master Prime. Now अब तो ये दूसरी पैकेजिंग में आता है. Since I was so scared तो मैंने इसके बैकअप्स ले लिए थे. So I have the older one. So इसकी खास बात ये है कि ये क्रीमी है और अच्छा स्टिकी बेस देता है. Moving further, next up is a Nykaa Insta Blur Orange Corrector. I use peach also. This is something which has been making to my makeup routine almost every time I do my makeup. So थोड़ा सा करेक्शन करेंगे, ज़्यादा नहीं. आँखों के नीचे ज़्यादा कुछ है नहीं, so I'm just gently going to put one line, and that's how I'm going to do my. So after some correction, let's move on to the next step, foundation. So I remember the first foundation happened to use in my life was by Lakme. वो छोटी सी बॉटल में आता था, I think अभी भी आता है. And then I shifted to again a Lakme foundation which was 9to5 mousse. And today's video also I thought, why not just go to that memory lane and use one of my favorite foundation again by Lakme, is the Lakme 9to5 Prime Plus Matte. So let's jump on to some foundation application. So this is how my base looks, very nice, neat and clean, and yes, very easy to work with. Now apart from this, अगर मेरे पास और कोई foundation होता वो होता L'Oreal का True Match, because I remember I have used like 4 to 5 bottles of it, and I know how much I love that foundation. वो foundation बस तब भी था जब मैंने अपनी YouTube जर्नी start की थी without knowing anything about the foundation. So yes, that would have been another foundation which I would have owned. And apart from the Maybelline primer, definitely the L'Oreal Base Magique जो मेरे पास पहले था, I have used it completely. So yes, a lot of interesting products I used to use in the past. They still work really good, and I feel I should repurchase them and basically share my thoughts on them. So by saying that, let's move on to the next step, is setting the face. So for setting up my face, I am using my oldie goodie L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Compact Powder. Now I must tell you, मैंने इससे पहले मुझे L'Oreal का Matte Magique Compact Powder बहुत अच्छा लगता था. I still have one. It has been discontinued. I used to love L'Oreal Matte Magique का foundation also, which is discontinued. So ऐसे बहुत से products हैं जो पहले मिलते थे और वो discontinue हो गए हैं. So I'm going to take the powder and just quickly do my face. तो मैं पूरे face पे थोड़ा रन कर रही हूँ ऐसे ही. there are a lot of products which I do feel brands discontinued and they were really good. उसके अलावा और बहुत सी चीज़ें मिलती हैं जो बेसिकली मुझे ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट नहीं करती और वो ज़्यादा अच्छी भी नहीं है. बट ऐसे बहुत ही वंडरफुल प्रोडक्ट्स हैं जो बहुत ब्रांड्स ने डिसकंटिन्यू कर दिया. आई होप दे जस्ट get them back in a different packaging or anything. But yes, L'Oreal has some amazing products and I have a very good memory with L'Oreal. So setting up the face is done. Now let's move on to some blush, bronzer and highlight. For the bronzer today I am taking my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I feel it is one of the good bronzers for anyone. Secondly, my favorite bronzer was long time back was NYX Professional ka matte bronzer, which is no more again available. One of my favorite. I still have another one like the one I'm using, but मुझे बहुत कंजूसी में यूज़ करती हूँ because मुझे मालूम है वो मुझे अब नहीं मिलेगा. So I'm not using that product today because वो मुझे आपको मिलेगा नहीं. So I'm using a product alternative to NYX bronzer which I absolutely love in high end is the Too Faced Soleil bronzer. Actually, Antariksha made me buy this. Antariksha is one of those content creators who have made me buy a lot of good products into high end as well as drugstore. So let's do some bronzing. Now the best part about this bronzer is that it has a nice cool grey undertone going on. So अगर आप contouring नहीं करते हो तो आप इससे contouring भी कर सकते हो and simultaneously you can bronze. Definitely when you are doing contouring, then your bronzer shade should be a little different than your contour shade. But मैं ऐसे ही करती हूँ. अगर मुझे contouring करनी है तो then I will do it with a cream product and then layer it with a good bronzer. But आज हम वो नहीं कर रहे because मतलब मैं ज़्यादा वो सब नहीं करती हूँ. अगर मेरे को डेली बेसिस पे मेकअप पहनना है और मुझे वीडियोस के लिए मेकअप नहीं पहनना है, देन आई टोटली अवॉइड कॉन्टूरिंग. आई कीप इट एज सिंपल एज आई कैन बिकॉज येस दैट्स हाउ वी ऑल आर. सो दैट रियली डजंट एक्साइट मी कि मुझे कॉन्टूरिंग करनी है. तो आज के लिए तो ब्रॉन्जिंग की है हमने. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू सम इंटरेस्टिंग ब्लश. नाउ ब्लश वॉज समथिंग विच was never my interest when I started YouTube. And आप मेरी कुछ इनिशियल वीडियोज़ देखोगे तो आप देखोगे मैं ब्लश नहीं यूज़ करती थी. But धीरे धीरे I just started loving it and I have too many blushes as you know why. But अगर मुझे सिर्फ अपने लिए ही ब्लश खरीदना होता तो मे बी मैं सिर्फ 2 खरीदती या 3 खरीदती मैक्स टू मैक्स. और उसमें से एक डेफिनेटली ये होता मेकअप रेवोल्यूशन वाला बिकॉज इट इज़ अफोर्डेबल. बड़ा दिख रहा है, ये काफ़ी ज़्यादा प्रोडक्ट है इसमें. That's how I used to buy products when I was not a content creator. So हम थोड़ा सा लेंगे blush and we'll just place it onto our cheeks. So that's how my blush looks. I love blushes. You know how much I love blushes. They just add that nice warmth as well as that nice color to your skin. Because आप देखोगे जब आप फाउंडेशन लगा लेती हो तो आपका फेस बहुत ब्लैंक हो जाता है. It looks very flat. So you need to add that color and blush does an amazing job. So moving on to the next step, highlighter. One of my favorite parts to do. And today I'm going to be using a highlighter which is still in my vanity. I still use it. It's just that I don't mention it because मुझे लगता है कि भी बहुत पुराना हो चुका है and there are too many new products in the market. So today I'm going to be using this one. Is the PAC Professional Artist Cosmetic Baked Highlighter in the shade 07. I still have it. See guys, obviously makeup products की expiry date होती है. But अगर if they are still performing well onto your skin, you can still use it. With me, it is like that. I just don't throw them. Lipsticks and all, I get rid faster because I buy too many. So let's apply some highlighter. There I have my nice highlighter going on. This is one of my favorites. I always wanted to buy another shade. Then they launched few more highlighters. So there is a long list of PAC cosmetic products which I really want to buy. Let's see when I'm going to buy it. So we are done with the highlighter. Let's move on to our eyes. So I've zoomed in you a bit just so that you can see me clearly. So today for the brows, I'm using the Mar Cosmetic Eyebrow Pencil. Now I remember when I used to buy eyebrow products, I used to look into inexpensive, good quality product. So I always used to buy my brow product from Amazon and it was from the brand Savannah. In the past, if you see my videos, I have done a lot of reviews on Savannah products also. So yes, my brow product used to be from Savannah and Mars just reminds me of that brand. because it is good quality and affordable. So today I'm going to be using this one. So there I have my brows done. I really like this product for one basic reason. It's easy to use and you cannot go wrong with it. Now let's move on to some eyeshadows. So today I had two eyeshadows picked. So मुझे लगता है कि अगर मैं कोई eyeshadow palette में invest करती वो definitely एक makeup evolution वाला palette होता और this is the one because ये मेरे साथ बहुत सालों से है मेरे पास and it still works the best on my eyes. And the other one I would have invested was the Nykaa one because मैं हर रोज़ पैलेट नहीं खरीदती, मैं हर ब्रांड से पैलेट नहीं खरीदती. मेरे फेवरेट्स बहुत हैं बट मुझे नहीं लगता कि as a normal buyer I would have bought like 10-15 eyeshadow palettes. That really doesn't make sense to me. So yes, ये दो पैलेट पक्का होते हैं मेरे पास because एक तो ये है डबल चॉकलेट चिप वाला पैलेट जो काफ़ी रिलेटेबल होगा काफ़ी इंडियन गर्ल्स को because this is something which we love wearing a lot almost every single day. And the Makeup Revolution palette is again a mix of warm and some nice peach tone shades. So yes, all in all ये पूरी vibe है जो we generally tend to gravitate towards. तो ये palette मैं आज use करूँगी the Makeup Revolution one and I'm gonna go in for a very simple easy eye look which even you can create it. So I really don't want to make it messy and too long. So first up I'm going to get into two shimmers. So मेरी habit है आजकल दो shimmers को mix करके लगाने की. So मैं इस रो में से दो shimmers लेके उनको mix करके I will put it directly onto my lids. And this is how I do it. Any corrections I'll do it later. And to finish up the eye look, I'm just going to place a matte. Now you can decide you want to keep the eyes a little cooler or you want to make it warmer. So you just pick that one shade and work it out with it. If you are a pro and you want to basically experiment with your eye look, you can add multiple shades. But just because I want to make it simpler, I'm going to just pick up one shade. So I'm planning to pick up this one. So this is how my one eye look. I'm really happy with the application as well as it is beautifully blended. So मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, I just took that one shade, packed it, blended. जब पूरा blend हो गया corners पे, then I just took the same brush and blend the harsh edges here. So you have your crease also and you have like soft eyeshadow going on. Now let me complete the other eye and be right back. So there I have my shadows on. Now let's move on to some eyeliner, kajal and mascara. So I'm using today Swiss Beauty Jet Black eyeliner. I love it. It's one of my favorites and I've been using this for years and years now, and it's still like one of my favorite eyeliners and I need to have it. You get these on Nykaa as well as on Amazon. So let me just keep quiet and apply the eyeliner. After the eyeliner is being done, let's move on to some kajal. So I'm using one of my favorite kajal जो मेरे साथ almost 3.5 सालों से है और मैंने इसे कई बार repurchase कर चुकी हूँ. ये मेरी vanity में होना ही चाहिए. It's the Faces Canada one, and for winters it is like one of my favorite kajals because it does not dry out. It just sets well. So देसी स्टाइल में eyeliner काजल लगाऊंगी मैं ऐसे. So the kajal is done. Now let's complete the eyes first and then I will do my mascara. So मैं वही वाला shadow ले रही हूँ जो मैंने outer corner पे लगाया था एक ऐसे वाले brush से, and then I'm just going to do my lower lash. And before I forget, let me do my brow bone and inner corner highlight, because मुझे पता है कि अगर अभी नहीं किया तो I may just end up forgetting it. Now let's move on to some mascara. So I'm using the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes Extra Black Mascara. I think ये मेरी तीसरी है. I really like the finish of it. Again ये सारे वो वाले प्रोडक्ट्स हैं जो अब कोई बात नहीं करता, मैं भी नहीं करती. रीज़न बीइंग मुझे लगता है, जैसा कि मैंने पहले कहा, काफ़ी नई चीज़ें आ रही हैं. So we are so much into new things. So let's apply some mascara. मुझे नहीं लगता कि मैं अभी भी इतने सालों के बाद भी फॉल्स लैशेस लगाती, और आपको पता है कि मैं नहीं लगाती. मेरे पास है लैशेस बट आई जस्ट डोंट फील कंफर्टेबल. अब तक भी नहीं, और मुझे लगता है मस्कारा इज़ लाइक गो टू फॉर एवरीवन. सो देयर आई हैव माय मस्कारा ऑन. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू सम लिपस्टिक्स. नाउ पर्सनली स्पीकिंग मेरे पास बहुत सारी लिपस्टिक्स हैं, बट मुझे लगता है मतलब अगर मुझे अपने बजट को देखना हो या प्राइसिंग को देखना हो या और भी सारी चीज़ों को देखना हो, तो मुझे लगता है कि मेरे पास ये 3 लिपस्टिक्स तो होती, मतलब ये 3 फार्मूलाज तो होते ही होते, जिसमें कि 2 फार्मूलाज तो मैं बहुत सालों से लगा रही हूँ, जब मेरे पास बेसिकली मेरे पास यूट्यूब चैनल नहीं था. जिसमें कि एक है ये लॉरियल का कलरीज लिपस्टिक्स. मेरे पास इसमें ऑलमोस्ट सारे शेड्स थे जब मैं कंटेंट क्रिएटर नहीं थी. अब तो पैकेजिंग भी चेंज हो गई है. सो दिस इज़ इन द शेड कॉल्ड स्प्रिंग रोजेट. ये मेरी दूसरी है. ये पहले पुरानी पैकेजिंग में आती थी, वो पैकेजिंग बहुत ही फ्लिमजी थी. सो येस, दिस इज़ वन ऑफ माई फेवरेट शेड्स. आई स्टिल हैव इट, आई स्टिल वेयर इट. द अदर शेड्स विच आई like wearing is the Maybelline Nude Nuance. Again, a very nice complementing warm nude shade. And the other one I have is one of my recent, not very recent, but the formula which I have worn from the time it has been launched. So it is almost 5 years this formula has been there in the market, और मैं इसमें से shades हमेशा add करती रहती हूँ. तो आज के look के लिए I thought I'll wear this, but I don't know how it will complement it. So this is the shade Hot Shot Espresso by Nykaa So Matte. It is definitely a deeper shade, but I really want to wear it. So I just love this shade. For some reason it just makes me look a little different, and it does complement almost every eye look I do, and I think it is complementing to this one also. Once my hair is done and everything is done, I think it's going to look pretty. So yes, there I have all of my makeup products in my vanity right onto my face. Now let me just fix my hair and be right back. What a fun video and a walk to my memory lane. Yes, this is how my makeup vanity would look. Not too many products, not multiples, few best products I would have invested. And yes, थोड़े से तो mishaps होने ही थे, but nevertheless I would have never overbought things. I don't think so I would have ever bought 10 eyeshadow palettes. It would have been definitely 2 to 3, nothing more than that. I still remember how I used to buy makeup, like, you know, long time back. I used to think a lot, and I used to calculate, will I be using it, how good it is, and I used to keep one thing very much in my head: how much am I paying for it? So yes, today I showed you products which I absolutely love using. I have gone back and repurchased some of the products again and again. You already know. And yes, this is how my makeup vanity would have looked if I wasn't a beauty content creator. Everything will be linked and listed in my description if you want to grab any of the products which interests you. I will be here soon with some more exciting videos. If any video ideas you have, do leave it down through your comments. It really helps me to create more interesting, fun videos as well as get more new content. Consider subscribing and following me on my Instagram. I will see you in my next one. Till then, you take care and ta-da!